Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Will Cheese Fail sent in by you, the fans, to lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes.
Hit me up with the sound of peaking in high school.
Oh, oh man. Let me see here. Ooh. Look at those 13-inch biceps, baby. I'm jacked. Yeah.
Shit, that's accurate as fuck. Up here in the top left, we've got Barcode, the red Protoss, and in the bottom right, we got the state champs. Blue Zerg.
Yo.
Nothing beats peaking in high school like talking about your old sports victories when you were only 17.
Oh, yes. And if you want to be a champ, now is your chance. With WPT Global's $2 million of free rolls between now and October 5th. We want you guys to take part. Link in the description below. Go ahead from Monday through Saturday. $10,000 free rolls. Like $0, 0 cents on your end. $2,000 for first place. If you come in the top 20, you get a ticket to the 100K free rolls, which are happening every Sunday. Guys, it's time. Let's get a little poker action going. If you guys are eligible, it'll tell you once you click on the link. Go sign up and put in your IDs in the comments section, and I'm going to be doing some giveaways on each one of these videos. And speaking of giveaways, I'm hoping that State Champ here does not give away all of these drones and get caught in back here. Also, when you're doing this, you always want to have multiple probes here as well. Look, he's putting himself into an awkward position now. He needs to get off. Well, he's not going to be able to do it here. Now, if he moves these inside here, he could put a gateway here. He could put a gateway here and a pylon, and then they're all trapped.
Come on!
He's doing it the long way. Oh my God, gateway! No, he could have just put the gateway there.
Please!
He would have won the game right there. Gateway there, game over. And it would have been hilarious. All of those drones would have been dead, and that would have been the show, but no. That's not that, because guaranteed that gateway goes down, man. These cannons are finishing the job. They're still going to do a lot of damage here. Needs to focus down on the lings, not the drones. There you go. Beautifully done.
Oh, he snuck that in just before the creep.
Oh, that was
Took
nasty.
over that spot in the back. That is a dirty cannon placement. There's just the amount of Zerglings you'd have to throw at that cannon to get rid of it. I mean, we're up to probably 6 now. This is going to make it
11,
10. It's
12
still not...
kills. 13 kills on the cannon, Adam. He needs to run over drones now. Second cannon is out. Oh, my God. Oh, he didn't even kill the cannon. No. Game over. GG's.
Wow.
He just needs to start building the zealot here. I mean, you basically got to rage quit at this point, right? Like, how do you even come back from that?
Dude, that was so unbelievably unfortunate for state champs that cannon survived for just another few attacks, because those other cannons popped and it just shredded everything. I mean, what are we down to right now? We got obviously nothing in production, but what do we got for like drone count? We have somehow against all odds.
Yeah, I mean, he's still saturated.
He is only down 4 drones right now to the 20 probes of the Protoss, because Protoss has basically put all of his resources into this. We now get a bob up that could have killed that.
Oh my God! What is Barcode doing? Why are you doing this?
Whoa, where are you going, bro?
Dude. Wait, where's his forge? His forge is here, dude. Just build a cannon back at base. You didn't need to recall that. He could have taken the one zealot, killed off the spine crawler, got another zealot out, and just defended to try and get rid of this. He's starting to panic a little bit. There's no cannon that's gone down back here on the other side.
Oh, no.
It's way too late. That's a lot of Zerglings at him. And Bob, although he's doing his job, he ain't getting paid enough to take out these many lings. It ain't happening. And now, State Champs is turning shit around.
He is, and with just 4 Zerglings, he's gonna have to do a better job than he's doing right now. Unfortunately, he's down to 4 Zerglings, half of which, or 2 of which, I should, that is half math fucking works there, Adam, are already half dead. And now, I mean, look at the scramble. I mean, this is sort of working out at the ramp, but that's a lot of Zerglings. That base is super dead.
Yep.
And he's going to be able to run up this ramp with nothing to really stop him. What do you think got producing in that Stargate right now, Mr. Black? I have to assume it's something like an Oracle. And that will help him out a bit, but the amount of damage being done, and he's streaming. Oh, now it's over.
Oh, he could, dude, run in.
We were saying it was over for state champs, but state champs said, "Did you not hear me?
Yeah.
I ran a fucking 100-yard fucking run back for the state championships in 1996. Yes, both of my knees are fucked and I can't do it again, but damn it, I was a super athlete when I was 17.
Wow.
Don't count me out."
That was...
And now he's in here.
I mean, what a crazy comeback. I fully expected the game just to end. You don't do that much damage. Why didn't he not put one cannon back at base? Just one cannon. Him not having that one cannon forced the dude to put down so much shit, spend so many minerals, then basically left this wide open, lost the natural. Yeah, he's got an Oracle in here, but there's a Spore Crawler and a Queen. You ain't gonna win that fight, and you most certainly cannot lose this Oracle. This Oracle needs to stay back at base. Now he's running into the mineral line, trying to do as much damage as he can. Yes, there's a Void Ray out, but now he's just gonna focus down on the Nexus. The shield battery isn't in range of this. The Lings, the Banelings are coming in, though, kind of wasted. I would have liked to have seen him destroy probes instead of just trying to kill the Nexus. A big mistake there from State Champ. He was like, yeah, I might have been a State Champ back in the day, but now I'm old and crippled, and I just, this just ain't it. I don't know what that attack was. I'm fine with him attacking the Nexus, but as soon as the probes come back over to defend, you need to just focus down on the probes and kill as many of those as you can. And those Banelings just didn't do the damage. He should have waited for all those Banes first and then busted in all together, taking out all of the pylons and then trying to go in there and doing big damage. Nonetheless, I digress. I will say this. 31 supply to 28. Zerg is on 2 base, though. He's got layer tech. He's got spores. And his opponent doesn't even have a damn gateway, let alone warp gate research. Barcode, at this point, is rendered useless for the next, 5 to 7 minutes. Because going out with just 2 Void Rays, it ain't going to work for you. He can't harass at all with this Oracle, and he almost has to leave this here just for defensive purposes on the off chance that State Champ is going to go ahead and do some sort of all-in, whether it's Roaches, Ling, Baneling, run-bys. That last push from State Champ kind of put him a little bit behind in terms of, how much he could have snowballed to win this game quicker, but don't get it twisted. Yeah, the supply counts are identical, but right now, Zerg is far more ahead, and not only that, from a morale standpoint, the momentum is all with State Champs. Right now, he feels like he's dealt with the worst of the worst. He's dealing with the Barcode. It was cheesy. He got rid of it. His confidence is going to be sky high right now. Like going in with Pocket Aces pre-flop, and he's going to say, you know what, let's get it in. Let's just get it in here on WPT Global. Let's just get it in on this free roll. Let's just see if I can win this 10K or 100K. Let's just see what happens. But we're going to see if the aces will hold at him. That's the question. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we've thought now that the game was over twice for different reasons, and it just wasn't because, you just never know who's going to throw on LAGTV. And with the game soft reset like this, I'm not even willing to commit to who the hell is going to come out on top at this point. We've already seen both of these gentlemen kind of come back with what would have been typically absolute dire situations, end-game type situations, but have managed to claw themselves back in. So it is a reset. No, nobody's willing to actually go attack anything right now. We've got some tech going on here from Barcode. State Champs is not really doing much. He's got a couple of Corruptors that he's been committing to building here, but otherwise not a hell of a lot. Now, as Barcode here, what are your thoughts as to what to do? We're going to do this is going to be a little scouting run by, I have to imagine. He's going to be able to get some stuff. He's stasis for reasons. But what are you thinking if you're Protoss right now? You've seen what the Zerg has had. You've been a little shook up. You don't know exactly what you're doing. Right now we're seeing Barcode just kind of tech into everything, but if you're him, What are you thinking right now against state champs? How are you taking down the champ?
Well, first and foremost, I mean, with the limited information that he's got right now, I'm not sure what. But what I would be doing is using my oracles to put down revelation here on the mains, just to kind of see what the unit composition is, and then kind of go from there. Naturally, if I didn't have any scouting information at all, I'm just going right into, like, you know, stalkers, charge lot with stalkers, warp prism. But unfortunately, like, he kind of can't do that because, number one, he doesn't even have a warp gate research, so he's got to stick with air as of right now because he's just kind of went all in a little bit earlier on with all those cannons. His follow-up just wasn't great. So, I mean, in theory, you have to scout. If I don't know what's going on, I'm just massing stalkers with some zealots because they're pretty... Like, you can do quite a bit with them against virtually almost anything that the Zerg has. Even if they do get Broodlords, like, you're able to sort of blink and try and trade bases and stuff, because Broodlords are just extremely slow. Because you also got to think, too, like, if you're not getting any scouting information, his opponent knows that he's only going air, which means he's likely going to be going units that's going to counter air. Whether that's Corruptors or Hydras or Mutas, that's pretty much where he's going to go. I don't think he's going to tech into Roaches knowing that his opponent only has air. So, I mean... You just gotta do process of elimination if you're not able to get accurate scouting out.
Yeah, and I mean, listen. There's one thing that we've seen bite people in the ass more than anything, and it's a no-brainer here on the channel, and that is scouting, which doesn't seem to be a strong suit for a lot of people down here. And I get it. I'm one of you. All right? I don't fucking scout ever. Yeah. I'm lit at 2v2. I'm just thinking, oh, Jeff's gonna do it. I ain't even thinking about it. It ain't even passing my mind. I'm too busy trying to get more than 3 stalkers at 80 minutes. So I understand, sometimes it's tough. But when you're in a situation like this, especially when the game is soft reset, you really do gotta get in there. You gotta find out what's going on. You can't just blind tech your way through every tech tree and hope for the best.
That's it.
But we're gonna see how this all works out. We've decided now, State Champs has anyway, that Ling and Corruptors, which is an interesting combination, is going to be what's happening here. He is going to clean up these Void Rays with 0 fucking issues.
Yep.
They're going to be dead. And then he's going to be able to move on.
Yeah.
Now, is he going to just be pissing on buildings? Is that the idea here? Is that what we're going to be getting?
Yeah, he has no choice but to piss on these buildings. There's more Lings now coming in. They're fantastic against Stalkers, but that one Archon is actually going to do quite a bit of damage. Archons are great units to go up against Corruptors. Ball them up like that. He is going to be able to get rid of this 3rd base, and now he is going to back off. I would actually be using these Corruptors to go up into the main from here to try and piss on this Nexus and any other tech that you can. Going back to base just renders them essentially useless. I like what he's doing now. Okay, so he's starting to move around. He's going to try and see what kind of damage he can do with them, because really, Corruptors doesn't really do much outside of, attacking air and being able to piss on buildings. So you want to be able to take advantage of them and maybe even force your opponent to, have more units here, which allows you to continue to macro up. Sometimes they'll get in their feelings about it and they'll just hard counter. But nonetheless, like, look how fast that Nexus just got melted. Very quick.
Oh, yeah. Well, with that many, I mean, like, sometimes it's easy to forget how fast a Corruptor can get rid of an expansion because you don't always see them used for that purpose. Like, there was a time where it was a very common thing for Zerg to just use that to keep the enemy's base count down. But look, the Zerglings are in here now. Another base is gone. The Corruptor's successful. The Zergling's successful. And while the Protoss has got all sorts of shit here that could be useful, it's just not very useful against what he's up against at this very moment. He's got speed lot training in the books, but by the time that comes out, again, I don't know, like, what are we building speed lots for? The handful of Zerglings, I suppose. But you have to, like, the Storm, I would just be turning these into Archons.
Yeah,
at this point. I don't think Storm is doing it.
No, it's really not doing it. The Storms just are not particularly great against Corruptors in general. I understand why he does have some, because you got to deal with the ground units as well. But at the same time, like, just getting 1 or 2 more Archons out is going to make it so they can't just sit there and keep pissing. right? They're going to have to move around. Also, when you've got limited stalkers, you need to focus down on corruptors that are very low on health. You really just want to get rid of that DPS as quickly as possible, you know, because, you know, you get rid of 3 or 4 of them, now it's taking much longer in order to kill that Nexus that has a lot of, you know, shields and HP. But now, Barcode is in trouble. He almost just has to go and attack. Like, it sucks. You don't have a lot. You're not feeling particularly great about it. But if you wait any longer, you know the Broodlords are coming. You can't afford to go air at this point. You have to try and do something. And I got to give it to him. He's at least trying here. Some feedback's going off on those queens. Going to be able to get rid of this third. And now it's going to be a 2-base virtually against another 2-base. Yes, I know there is a third Nexus that is re-going back up, but really it is 2-base versus 2-base. Still a relatively scary army. I'd like to see a couple more Archons being made, especially since you're low on energy on a couple of them. Does not want to go out there too fast and needs to get all of these Archons together, trying to throw off some preemptive storms. Very well done. Good positioning here from Barcode. Nice, got the Zealots in the front. Decent storms there. Needed another Archon in the mix, but now the storms are shooting off. Can he pull it off here, Adam? It's looking decent for him. Needs to get another Archon merged or formed here instead of these 2 Templar. It's like my brain is going not as fast as I'm able to speak. But yes, good attack here.
It could just be one of those days, you know, but very good attack. Indeed, very good. I mean, and really, after being on the back foot for so long, he desperately needed this shit. To be able to put any pressure on state champs is a bonus. There's another storm, very nice there. Actually against the units that it is useful for. Another volley of Zealots coming in now to help continue to try to pick away at this base. If he can get rid, I mean, he can just turn. Nah, unfortunate. He does have 1 high temp left. It would have been nice if he had the other one. He could have converted to an Archon there and been able to put something together. I was wondering if we were ever going to get into Broodlords after given how many friggin' Corruptors we had on the field, and there they are, a couple of them. Don't walk away from that. You might as well just commit
to killing the damn thing. You needed to commit to kill that. That would have been an absolutely gigantic. Well, then again, you know, the Queen is there. He could transfuse. It's just a matter. I really wish he would have turned that last 2 High Templar into an Archon. I really believe that right there would have been the tide turner, because they're going to melt the front line, and it's going to even do well against the Broodlords when they inevitably come, but he didn't do that. I like the fact that he did get off a couple of storms, but he let one of the High Templar die. When that sort of happens, you want to get off the storms, but then like get them out of harm's way so that you can at least turn them into an Archon as well, because those Archons, they are crazy good in fights like this with small numbers. I love the fact that Barcode is bringing back more pressure. Where is the blink for Barcode? I mean, if there was blink in play already, he could actually go up against this, go in, volley, blink out, you know, and start doing little hit runs. But he still doesn't have it. But look at the difference now. I mean, dude, this game's been yo-yoing back and forth since the beginning. It was like Protoss ahead, then Zerg was ahead, then Protoss was ahead. Remember, not too long ago, all he had was a Stargate, a Nexus, and a Dream. Now look at him. He is in the lead.
Yes, he is.
This is a good game.
He is in the lead substantially. This is a very good game. And really, it's not like the Zerg is out of it at this point. Nope. It feels like we're reaching a point where somebody is going to make, you know, what we've seen them do. Both of them have made, you know, mistakes. It feels like a bad decision is what's going to throw this. And I know that sounds like a John Madden type thing, but like in a lot of games, we see a bunch of small decisions that lead up to the loss. But with this one, all the small decisions have just kind of thrown the game back and forth a bit in each guy's, you know, or each player's favor. It feels like just one bad fucking move is going to be like a real terrible one. It's going to be the deciding factor here, because otherwise these guys seem quite confident to keep going back and forth and keep this game going. We are seeing a bit of a push now to see if we can snipe this. This would be huge if he could get this, and he does.
Oh, Storms could do damage right here. Oh, he doesn't get off the Storm, and another High Templar. He's storming all of those broodlings, but he still doesn't have blink. I mean, this is going to be very, very troublesome here for Barcode. He does not want to take this fight like this. He's got so many other bases. I don't know why you would throw all of your units away to just try and kill off a few of these. All right, he's starting to work his way in now. All right, it's starting to
Wow.
work out for him. This is getting very, very close. He's doing a good job at focusing down on those Broodlords, and he is going to be able to clean this up. I mean, he could have done this even better, in my opinion, but, I mean, it's working out for the best for him. Another warp cycle in for Barcode. That might be game. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
That was all he had there. He just figured that he couldn't you know, handle that any further. I mean, but oh yeah, I mean, he was down on bases and shit. He needed to kill that. I
Yeah.
can see why he
was all in.
Why he quit out.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't have anything left, right?
Yeah.
Like, he literally
Yeah,
went
yeah.
all in. Like, if he went and got his third and stuff like that, it'd be like, okay. But with how many bases Protoss was on at this
I know,
point,
wouldn't have.
it's game over.
That's fair
Solid
enough.
game. That was a very, very, very good game. Again, guys, make sure to go and check out WPT Global if your region is eligible. It mean a lot to us. If you guys click on that link, go sign up and go play. Whether you're a good poker player, bad one, it doesn't really matter. You're getting 4 free tickets a week. Plus, as you can see here on the screen, tons of other ways to get tickets. All the info, again, is in our community Discord. Link will be in the description below. Same with the link here to WPT Global. You can do it on your phone, your PC, your Mac, anywhere, at any time, guys. So good luck out there. And, yeah, big thanks for supporting. And hopefully we get a bunch of you guys and we can actually do some other stuff with WPT in the future. Adam, we may have peaked for the week. I mean, this was all these games were solid. They were great. They were good.
They
I'm here for
were
it.
incredible week in
Yes.
general. Very,
Now-
very good. I can't be happier.
Now, you and I, we get to go and basically ruin a good week, you know?
Hey, we had it last
We
week.
did. That was a
Can
good...
we do it back to back?
Yes, well, we're going to find out. We will see you all on the next one. Peace out.